back this son of a bitch up and pretty quick he said, go ahead of this son of a bitch. But that time we left the ship and we come in, so I don't know what happened. But they sank the ship afterwards.
After you got off?
Yeah. Well, then we didn't have no rations, for about 3 days, 4 days. And that's where they had what they call cheese spread. And I don't like cheese spread today. I found a gallon of that set come floating in, and I got that, and I eat all I could eat of it, and I bury it in the sand. Then I eat some more of it, and I'll find somebody else found it. Well, then we got some seed rations after a while, but that's what we lived on for 4 days. Yeah.
Well, the rations got sunk, they didn't get them in with you?
They got sank on the ship,
So they had to wait till they got some more in there then?
They had to wait for some more ships to come. They come. They finally it worked out okay.
Oh, when did you, now there was the French Foreign Legion.
Yeah,
they were on the wrong side then.
Yeah, that was tough going against them because they're knife men, Yeah, we were against the French Foreign Legion, but that only lasted 3 days. But that was 3 days too goddamn long. The first night we was there, we knew we was out. All we knew was going on a foreign land, and it wasn't good. And I forgot who it was with me, but anyway, we knew enough to set back to back, because these knife men coming, we ain't going to get caught with them. And it was dark. God damn it, he said, I can hear them out there coming. And I said, I hear them too. He said, by that time I grabbed a hand grenade, and I sat there and they're getting close, and I thought, they're about close enough. What are you going to do? I said, well, cool them. I pulled the pin and I throwed the son of a bitch. And I heard some moaning and groaning and so forth, and it got all quiet. God damn it, in the morning we looked out there and there's a big old camel laying there deader than the son of a bitch. We got him. It wasn't no French Foreign Legion at all.
It was just the camels making noise, you thought it was?
He coming up through the brush. Yeah.
You didn't sleep too sound then, I'll bet, huh? You didn't sleep too sound when you thought those guys were coming with their long knives.
I tell you, when you did sleep, there were 2 of you, when you did sleep, if they give you a kick, like they kicked you, we had a little hard time waking up, but if they just barely touched you, you was awake right now. That's the way we live. But that's the way you have
They were collecting ears for bounty, isn't that the way the foreign...
Well,
they paid that was the other bunch from India.
Paid them 25 francs for every set of ears. In the morning you'd have a string of ears that long, Then they had to quit that because they had men and women and kids, they had them all. They didn't care who they took. That's the French Foreign Legion, see. And then the Singlies, they were the same way. They was about 6'6", big black bastards. Yeah, but then they put them on wages. So that ended that.
Oh, they were working by the piece work for a while, huh?
Well, I had one of them grab me by the neck one night. And that's up in Italy. When they relieved us up there.
That was the Gurkhas.
That was a Gurkha. And then, anyway, I had to go back. Somebody forgot something. And little did we know that the French said that even them, once they put the Gurkhas out at guard at night, they wouldn't go back out there. No way would they go back out there, because they'd take you. Well, anyway, they forgot something, and I went back to get it. And then and the lights, somebody had a car light or something come on, and I saw the flashing, and they grabbed me around the neck there. Jesus Christ, I saw the goddamn knife, and he reached up like this, he said, Medican.
He felt your helmet.
He felt my helmet. Jesus Christ, I put the fear of Jesus in me, I tell you. Because he'd have cut my throat just like that, But that's a lot of that happened lots of times.
Well, now, you started at Fidela.
Yeah, then we went up through the desert. Here.
When did they start shooting at you?
Huh?
When did that airplane shoot at you?
Well, that was when we went in. When we went in, they didn't tell us that these goddamn airplanes would shoot at you. We didn't know there's such a thing as a strafer. Back here, the guys that trained you, they didn't know that. Hell, they hadn't had no war experience. And anyway, we was on the beach there, and goddamn, I said, look at the sand jump up. Yeah, they said, son of a bitch, I believe he's shooting at us. Son of a bitch is strafing the beach. We didn't know. Well, we made it okay.
Then they say, whoops, we're in there now, huh?
Yeah. But we left there, then we went up through the desert, Tunisia campaign.
January, March, April, May.
That's a long story.
French Morocco, Algeria.
Yeah.
In June, you were in Algeria and Tunisia.
They got them all done.
So you hit all those spots over there.
Huh?
You hit all those spots over in Africa.
Yeah.
Then you went to Salerno.
Yeah. Yeah, you're ahead of the story here. Yeah, your sister here landed in Salerno here. Here's Tunisia back up at Algiers. Went through Algiers and we went up into Tunisia, en route to Tunisia. The second battle of Tunisia.
Was that for the Kasserine Pass?
Yes, that's where the Kasserine Pass was. That's where all Patton and
Eisenhower.
Rommel,
yeah.
They both took the training together in the United States here. And he cleaned us out. He got shot 50-some tanks up. They were in the mountains and were coming in the sand into them, and they were just like sitting ducks. They cleaned us out entirely. Then they come in from behind. That's the way they finally won it. Then we went into Missouri and Tunisia.
And that
was our kickoff spot for going into Sicily.
But how long were you in North Africa before you headed for Sicily?
How long?
Several months.
Well, let's see. Well, here's Tunisia, June. We went in there.
And this is January, February, March,
January.
April.
This is in the spring. Yeah, they got a June here. Battle of Tunisia in June. Here's Tunisia here, Missouri. Oh, here's where we... In July then, that's when we went to Sicily.
Mm-hmm. Then you went from Africa to Sicily.
Yeah, but in Africa, I experienced one thing that I told you that I wouldn't, I didn't see how I could live through it. We had a snowstorm here. You might know what a snowstorm is, but you never experienced anything until you go through what they call a sandstorm. It was 5 days of sandstorm. And there, it was so bad that you pissed on your handkerchief. You kept that over your mouth to try to keep the sand from coming in and going in your nose. And I ground sand in my teeth for 3 weeks after that. But anyway, we were there 5 days.
And that just stopped everything when that sandstorm was...
Yeah, you couldn't see nothing.
Low.
And I had that 1 pint, a canteen of water, and for 5 days, it was 108 degrees out there, you know.
And that's all you had was 1 canteen of water for 5 days?
That's the only one I had, is the one I had out of me. And we were told, that's where I learned to you guys, if you ever don't know how to spit, make spit, you better learn how. You keep at it till you get spit in your mouth and swallow it. And when this was over with, I still had about a swallow of water, but some of the guys, they ran out of water and they shot themselves. They got lost their head, you know. Then I was driving a half-track at that time, and we carried a 57 millimeter and a 50 and 230s on it. And anyway, with the bogey wheels down on the track, they're about that big around, and after the storm quit, before you couldn't start it, you had to get down there and chisel it. It was just like it's almost cemented in there. You had to dig that sand away from the bogey wheels before you could even go.
Where you could even roll.
And we were about 300 miles from a German tank. You could see him.
300 yards.
Huh?
300 yards.
Yeah. And anyway, we heard a roar. It was over. The storm quit, and a roar during the night. And they pulled out. I don't know where they went. And then we kept going again.
Now,
but they retreated.
Where was it where you drove that French truck and got your thumbs broke?
This one here, that was on Fidela. When we first went to Fidela, we didn't have I got it broke good. I can't do that with the other one. Anyway, we didn't have any equipment at all, so we confiscated their truck.